Now, your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
Welcome back. Time is currently 6:12. Outside of a few clouds, we are kicking off the day under mostly clear skies. And as we head through the morning hours, we are going to have a mix of sun and clouds. It is expected to stay dry, and those temperatures are going to be quick to rise through the 60s, already into the 70s towards the noon lunch hour. As for those temperatures out the door, it is pretty cool and seasonable statewide. We're currently at 53 in Phillips, 57 in Rhinelander, close to 60 in Wausau, 56 in Wisconsin Rapids, 58 now in Reedsburg. We're at 61 degrees in LaCrosse, 58 degrees right now in Eau Claire. And while we are seeing a few clouds locally, that cloud cover is a lot more pronounced not too far away to the west. This is all in association with a few weakening areas of showers across the plains. And that's also where we find a warm front that's really not going to be moving too much throughout the day today. Outside of a chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm into this afternoon, we are going to be staying largely dry, intervals of sun and clouds. Now for tonight, we're not ruling out the possibility of a stray shower. It will be partly to mostly cloudy, and much the same case even into tomorrow. We are going to carry that chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Otherwise, expect a mix of sun and clouds as we wrap up the work week. Into this weekend, that's where the weather is going to take much more of an active turn. And unfortunately, the setup is going to mimic something similar to what we saw over this past weekend. A cold front is forecast to stall out across the upper Midwest, and in doing so, that is going to bring multiple rounds of rain and thunderstorms to the region. Will it be raining the whole time? No, it will not. There are going to be some dry periods, but there will be enough rain around to where you maybe want to schedule those indoor plans instead of being outside. Here's a look at 12 noon on Saturday, and take what you're seeing with a grain of salt, because again, this is a forecast model. Things can change between now and Saturday, but latest data has been pretty consistent and showing this boundary setting up across the upper Midwest, and wherever it does so, that's where we are going to see concentrations of those showers and storms. And given those higher dew points, we are certainly looking at some bouts of heavy rainfall right into the day on Sunday. A few strong to severe storms are certainly not out of the question, especially tomorrow night. But the primary concern heading into this weekend is going to be that threat for heavy rainfall. And I am going to show you one of our long-range rainfall forecast models here to give you that general idea that right now, western Wisconsin is in that bullseye for the heaviest rain. I do think, generally speaking, 1 to 3 inches, but this is indicating where we could easily see some locally higher amounts of 4 inches or greater, especially where that heavy rain sets up over the same locations, and that will likely lead to some localized flooding. So much so we have put out a first alert watch at least for Saturday, and there is a chance we may put out another one for Sunday, depending on what the setup looks like. Temperature-wise, though, we are going to continue to hang out in the 80s before cooling down into the 70s at the start of next week. Today's Sunshine Award, brought to you by Furnish 123 and Mattress 123, goes to Kirsten Lebreska from Riley Ladd. Riley writes, our dad, Jeffrey Ladd, was in critical care unit at the Mayo Clinic in Eau Claire for 9 days after a chainsaw accident that left him in a coma. Kirsten Lebreska was our nurse for many of those long and painful days. She answered every question kindly many times over. She made it a point to look over the photos we put up and ask about the kind of person he was. Kirsten treated our dad with the utmost respect, like any of us. She was attentive and paid attention to any small detail that changed in his health. She gave hugs, held hands, sat by his side when we couldn't, and made handprints for us. We were so grateful to have her as our nurse and always felt safe with our dad in her hands. She truly went above and beyond in assuring both my dad and his family were comfortable. Our deepest gratitude goes to Kirsten and the CCU care team. If you would like to nominate someone for the Sunshine Award, send us an email or head to our website at weau.com.